Oh, we got even more.
Perfect.
Our island's getting a little bit cramped. Ah!
You broke the glass.
I'll keep inventory as on.
Oh, it is? Good.
Oxidized copper.
Ah,
We may need to expand this island just a tad.
ooh, that'll work. Stone. Just wait till we can get a cobblestone generator going. Oh my god.
We can. We can. We can.
I, there is a lava bucket. We need
There
water.
is a water bucket too.
There is? You have it?
Yep, I got them both. Okay.
Bad news.
You might give me that cobblestone.
Yeah. Here you go. Only had one piece.
That's all we need. I lie. You have a crafting table though. Oh, let's have it. Let's go crazy.
You know what? I'll take this coal.
Whoa.
Sorry, sheep. Chicken.
We need them.
What do we need them for?
Food.
Yeah, we'll get them. Imagine if you fell on the glass from a far enough range and you just like crack it. You break the glass.
That would be fun.
Force. Yeah.
Oh, a lot of good this does us.
Oh my god. Do we have any Do we have any saplings? We do. Do you have any wood?
No, I used it all to make the crafting table.
Oh wait, we don't even have any. We don't have the right saplings.
Saplings do we have?
Seeds, like chicken seeds, wheat.
No, 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 no. No. Oh,
Another piece of cobble. Yes. Wow.
you know what? I'm going to try to go over to an island.
Sounds good.
Which one do you think is closer, that one or that one?
Probably the island to our right. With the birch tree on it. I got a plank. Yes. Good.
This is going to be the ugliest bridge ever.
Sir, may I have a piece of cobble? By any
Hmm?
chance? Could I have a cobblestone or two? if you have them. Oh my god, thank you.
7.
That'll work.
Do you got any extra blocks that you're not going to use?
I only have TNT.
Oh.
And this bone block.
Hey, man. Hey, man.
Hmm.
See what I see?
Oh. I do
You
see.
see what I see?
Don't do it.
You don't know how tempted I am to do it. Once we get off of here, you best believe that I'm breaking it. That I'm breaking this entire look.
God.
I set TNT down as a joke. Lightning strikes it.
Hooray, I need
Yes, have a single
sticks. I can make sticks now.
six.
Yes.
Give me a minute, give me a minute, give me a minute. Here you go.
Yes. Oh my god, you picked it up.
I don't want them. Take them.
Yes. We have upgraded, sire.
Oh, I'm fire now?
Yeah.
I don't think I like that.
Your pickaxe is in the chest.
What do you think of our mismatch bridge?
I love it. It's got personality.
One thing it does got personality.
I think that's what happens. That bridge is when you take the Myers-Briggs personality test too many times.
The what?
The Myers-Briggs personality test.
Oh yeah. It's one of those quizzes on BuzzFeed after you take them 20 different times.
Oh my god, yes.
You know, it's a bit dark. You want me to light this place up?
I got it.
Oh darn it, you ruined my joke.
Oh my god.
I was waiting for you to say, yeah, light the place up. I realized something that we do need to do.
What?
We need to spread the grass.
Yes.
So we need to wait till we get a grass block. There we go. That's the word I'm looking for.
Oh. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Ooh,
You got an iron.
yes. Fucking horse. Get out of here, Hollins.
Have you heard of Mr. Ham?
I have not.
Would you like to?
Yes.
So it was in America. I forget what state, but there was somebody who was out in a field and he ended up being screwed to death by a horse.
By a horse. Oh god.
Don't break it. Don't break it. Don't break it.
Oh.
We gotta get grass.
Gotta get this.
We need bone meal. Give me a second.
Oh, there is a bone block.
Yeah, I set it down.
Oh no.
Which one is it?
It's this one.
I'm getting it!
Catch it!
I got it!
Yo!
You weren't expecting that. Oh,
I think you can just bone meal dirt.
you can't.
Can't.
Hey, you want to turn up the tick speed?
I think I can turn up the tick speed. Unlock. Yes.
You ever kick up the tick speed to 100?
Yeah, I just turned it up to 50.
Oh, I fell again.
Rip.
There we go. It's spreading.
Yeah. Let me just. That's pretty quick.
I'm gonna continue building over.
Yeah. Perfect. Question: do you listen to any Distractable?
Yeah,
Do you care about spoilers, like from today's episode, whatever?
no.
Oh my god, dude. So, Markiplier. I feel so bad for him. Chica managed to poop on his Ocu on his Vision Pro case.
Oh no.
Yeah, just on the case too. Thank God it wasn't the actual Vision Pro.
Yeah,
It wasn't even on the floor either.
the dog had a grudge.
It doesn't like Apple. That's it.
We just got netherrack.
Such as the life of Skyblock. No iron tools, but we in the nether, baby.
I've beaten the dragon with just iron tools.
Oh no, yeah, that's totally possible.
It's easy.
Yeah, it's all about dodging. So, question: have you ever beat a Pokemon game?
Yes, I've beaten quite a lot.
Really? I've never beaten a Pokemon
Yeah,
game. I've had all I've ever had is Eevee. Let's go Eevee, and I haven't beaten it. That's
I have beaten Nuzlocke before. I have beaten randomizers.
dude. I'm stuck in
I've beaten
Lavender Town.
randomizer one. You're stuck in Lavender Town?
I think that's what it is. The one where the like spooky town, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how to get past the tower. That seems like what I'm supposed to do next.
Climb up it.
No, I climbed up it, right? But then my character's like, oh, I'm too scared. I can't go on. Like once I get near the top.
Have you bothered looking at your current objective in the map?
You can do that?
Yeah, up in the corner. Normally it says what you're supposed to be doing.
Holy shit, really?
Yes.
Oh my god.
You never knew that.
I never knew that.
Hold on. I'm gonna double check.
Good to meet Gerald the chicken. I've words with you. We talk about your recent track record. Hey, don't look away from me. I'm talking about your recent track record with armed robbery. Death sentence. Enjoy your trip to hell. Oh, good. Dirt. Some grass. Oh, shit.
Did you get the flute from the tower in Lavender Town?
The flute? No, how do you get the flute?
Doing the tower in Lavender Town? Have you bothered talking to NPCs?
Yeah, I've tried talking to, I think, probably all of them. I'll have to run through it again. Why do you get it from one of the NPCs?
In the tower, yes, no, but I'm asking that because you might have missed an HM or TM.
Oh, aren't those like the little power-up things?
The little disc that gives your Pokemon moves.
Yeah, that's possible. Where? Let me see. Where'd I put my Switch? Where'd I put it? It's not even.
Yeah, because with Pokemon games, you do have to listen to everything they say
Oh boy.
to know where you're supposed to be going.
Ah. I put my Switch in.
Unless you're someone like me who's just played through 'em so much, you just remember all where you're supposed to go now.
Oh. Yeah, I'm definitely not that.
Hey, looky here!
What?
Look at the parade.
Oh shit. Sorry. I need to find something. What kind of word's that?
No zombie. No zombie. No.
Yep, here's my Switch. It went under my bed. I turned down my brightness. TV.
Oh Lord, I burned down the forest.
No.
Partly, I burnt down the forest.
As long as we still get the wood.
We still can get the wood. I burned down part of it. Mr. Enderman, hold on, stand still. I'm shoving you into the void.
Not
Sir,
like that.
stand still.
Now we got some grass.
I
I'm gonna turn the tick speed back down. 5.
I found a chest over here with an eye of ender, a bow. Is that a bucket of milk? You want to know something that I just got that I can use to screw with you?
What?
Huh, come over to the.
Oh, well, that didn't work. That didn't work very well. That worked pretty well. Hello, sir.
I missed once. I don't miss. Like, nah, man. But have you ever played any of the Diablo games?
I have not. Cause are they Souls games?
No,
Good.
they're not.
I suck at those.
No, they're not like Souls games.
Oh God.
It's it's a lot like. Ever play World of Warcraft?
No.
No. Okay. Trying to think of other ones. Uh,
It's probably like Conan. So, what type of game is it? Is it an RPG?
yeah.
Oh, cool.
It's like you pick your class, you pick everything. It's a top-down point of view, though.
Yeah.
I played it with Aiden or Demon.
Yeah. How was that?
It was fun. We did dungeons. We did some story missions. But then he stayed on all night, got massively ahead of me.
Get on the next day. He's like super OP.
No, that's what annoys me is when I try to play a game with like a friend. They're like, "Yeah, man, I want to stay on for just a little bit because I'm not tired yet." Hop back on the next day. Oh yeah, so now I'm max level with the best gear in the game.
Like, kind of how Terraria goes.
I want to still play Terraria with, because with that game, I don't progress super fast. Like I try not to
Hmm.
when I'm playing with friends. So I'll just do stupid things around the map or just convenient stuff,
Yeah.
like a giant underground railway and such, separating the corrupted biomes.
You know what I do?
Hmm.
I So I'm someone who doesn't like making new characters all the time. I'm like a one and done kind of
Yeah.
guy. Okay?
Yeah.
So for me, I well I require two things if I'm gonna play with someone. I require that I get to pick my pickaxe, from my main character, and a sword or something, some weapon. Other than that, I could care less.
You just want your sword and pickaxe.
That's it. Yeah. And honestly, I think the only other thing is like pair of wings. Man, for a long time, I don't know what happened to them, but I had a pair of hacked wings, because that's how I got a lot of my stuff. I got invited to a world one time, and it was just a hacked world. There's a sign that just said, take anything and everything you want. So, before I got booted, because it was like, you had like 60 seconds, right? And then you're getting booted. So I
Hmm.
picked out a pair of forever flying wings.
Oh.
So, you know what I did to my main world?
Hmm.
I hollowed out all the way to hell. Um, with the pygmy pickaxe, funny enough. All the way to hell. Uh, like the sides and the bottom, to where you couldn't play in my world unless you had my wings. Or you were that good
Oh.
with a grappling hook.
No, I found I got wings super early on normally.
Yeah.
Like so I fish in that game a lot. I'm the
Oh,
person that you go to when you need buffs.
that's cool. I'm the guy you go to when you're like, hey, I'm doing something. Can you deal with this raid? Yes, please. Give me all the raids. I'll do them all.
I like the pirate invasion.
For me, it's gotta be the Frost Moon. I think that's my favorite.
If we're going with the with the moons, I'm I'm a
And
personal fan of the pumpkin moon
mm,
or the eclipse.
the Eclipse is so fucking crazy. Sometimes it's just so enemies are so buff compared to what your character can do at the moment. Holy shit!
No, no. I found a way to cheese it.
She found a way to cheese the Eclipse, like
Yes,
the strongest invasion in the game.
yes,
What? How?
yeah. No, it's just blocks. that enemies can't pass through, but you can.
Oh, shit, okay.
And then for Mothra, I literally just built a giant boxed-in arena that other enemies couldn't get into, but Mothra could, so I could just fight him alone.
That's fair. Me and my friends, we did the honey pool for the Moon Lord.
Uh, do you want to hear what I did for the Moon Lord?
I've got a feeling you cooked something up. Go ahead.
I I put on uh, my best regeneration gear, heart lanterns, lanterns, campfires, everything.
Yeah.
So I could regenerate faster than he could do damage. And then I just grabbed the Stardust Dragon.
See, for the longest time, my friends didn't believe the Stardust Dragon was any good. I'm like, you guys are crazy. Stardust Dragon's amazing.
No, you want a crazy one? The Desert Tiger.
What's that? So quick preface. I've never beaten the game myself. I just got a bunch of
Never?
nevers. I've just gotten the stuff from my friends. Technically, I've beaten it, but all my gear came from when I first started. My friends.
Okay, I need to beat it with you.
Everyone says this, but I can't get past the beginning phase. That's why if I do it, I want to at least be able to have my pickaxe, wing, and sword. That's it.
That'd be fine. No, that'd be fine. For crying out loud, I'd set you up, mate. Also, since you're breaking all that,
Mm? Oh, thank you.
behind you, Iron Pickaxe.
Awesome. So like, I don't know. This is weird. Me and Terraria have a weird history, right? Because technically I've never beat it start to finish. But retroactively, I've beaten every boss, just in a weird order. Like I've faced every boss in the game, I've beaten every boss.
So all the optional bosses I didn't beat until the end, like Duke Fishron. Like I did big dumb with doing that. Same thing with the Empress.
I know the Empress of Light, like you think, oh shit. No. You think that she's gonna be, really hard with the name, right? Okay, what the hell? And she's like, I mean, she's difficult. Don't get me wrong.
Have you fought her in the daytime?
That's what you don't do. I have, and it's a pain in the ass.
Yeah, no, because you can get inst.
Yep. Which is why you built. That's why me and my friends, what we did was the railway setup.
So, no. Do you know what
So we
you
did the
get when
Purple
you beat her
Mushroom.
in Lore?
Huh?
Do you know what you get for beating her in the daytime?
I don't know what you get for being here in the daytime now.
You get something called a Terra Prisma. It is the
What
strongest.
is it the Prisma you get from her?
Yes,
For
it is
Matrix?
the yeah,
Oh, okay.
it is the strongest summon in the game.
Maybe. Yeah, I don't know. Would
Like
you say I've
stupidly.
beaten the game? Because I've beaten all the bosses, all the invasions.
I
Um,
would say no, just because, like you said, you haven't beaten it start to finish.
yeah, like
So my
there's
guess is like,
nothing in order. It's weird.
no, no, no. So, did you beat it without getting like outside weapons?
No.
Then I consider no.
Okay. Because then I'll probably never beat it because I can't deal with not having um, some form of wing, some form of mobility. Because I don't. One thing I hate about Terraria is the very beginning, you're so fucking helpless against a zombie. You know? And to me, it feels less immersive because it's 2D, right? Compared to Minecraft. Like, you
Yeah.
see a zombie in Minecraft, and you know that's a zombie. Like, that thing is probably dangerous, right? But In Terraria, I'm like, okay, that zombie's pretty far away. I should be fine. And then he goes and two-shots me. I'm like, holy shit, I'm dead. Not cool, bro. For me, they're just not
So
as
I
threatening.
no for me the reason why it don't bother me is because I've played through the whole game, and I grew up watching Stampy. Do you know who that is?
I do.
Please tell me no. Okay, I was supposed to say, please tell me you know who that is. Don't make me old.
I'm still gonna make you old because I never watched him. I thought he was cringe.
Anyways, he played it when it first came out. So that's why it don't bother me, is because I actually got into it by watching someone playing it. And then it was difficult for me to start out with because I had no idea what I was doing at all. I didn't know where to get some of the equipment. I didn't know where to get wings, grappling hooks, nothing.
Yeah. That's how my beginning was too. Like on the 360, obviously I already had the wings, right? But I was content with just building some place for NPCs to live in.
Yeah, for me, I spent I don't know how long trying to fight the wall of flesh.
Hmm.
Like I had no idea about being maids or anything at that point. But I found it fun because it was challenging.
You found it fun because of the challenge. Okay.
I played all the Soulsborne games.
Ooh.
I take that back. I haven't played Demon Souls or what's the Japanese one called?
Oh, I don't know.
I remember the name. But I've beaten pretty much all.
Fucking zombie.
And I like a challenge. Like I'm still playing Elden Ring. I haven't beaten it yet.
Elden Ring.
I haven't been,
Elden Ring takes forever.
it does. Because there are so many because you're not on a set path.
Yep.
It's open world. So it's just like you gotta search everywhere.
Yeah, and then that even creates uproar in the like speedrunning community, right? Because
Yeah.
they're either gonna go down to the path or they're gonna have trouble defining, just what you should have to complete.
Yeah.
You fucking zombie.
Because it's also like you don't if you like some people consider, do you count all the side bosses? Are they part of that? What ending do you have to go for?
Oh yeah.
Is there an ending that's the true ending? Was it?
So I want to ask. I'm recording our like gameplay here in our combo. Do you mind if I
Okay.
upload this to YouTube?
Okay.
Hell yeah. It's gonna be mainly unedited too. Except the first
Yeah.
7 minutes. I was getting audio.
Oh, okay. No, but my thing with like the Soulsborne games is just, yeah, they're challenging, but that's where fun comes from them. I don't think people play the Soulsborne games just because, oh yeah, they're fun. No, they play it because it's difficult.
I mean, do you play because it's difficult? Why do you play Souls games?
I play it because I get very high amounts of dopamine whenever I do something that's very difficult, and when I finally beat it, the sense of euphoria I feel is like unbeat. Could it be considered an addiction? Yes.
Absolutely. But
But the thing is it feels is I feel great when I do it.
yeah, and
That's
no,
that's
there's
like
something I've noticed about you that I don't really see in a lot of other people. Like games, they don't bar you from a lot of things, right? Like
yeah.
you still live normally. You put other things above games a lot, and like there's a mental difference for me seeing you and other people.
Yeah, I get that a lot because people a lot of the times just bother me because I just am not a huge fan of just playing games all the time to just try to win. No, I play the game to play the game.
Right. For me, I shift between all type of gamer, except like the dick gamer, I guess.
Yeah. No, but it's just one of those things where no matter what I end up playing, eventually after a while I'll end up just not playing it, or I'll continue playing it to the point where I know everything about it and it's just fun and it just gives me dopamine. And I'll try to do more fun things with it, like Pokemon.
Sense.
Like Pokemon, I used to beat on like the first run through without losing anything or anyone,
Yeah.
knowing exactly what I'm supposed to do. And then I'm just like, yeah, that gets boring after a while, knowing exactly what I'm supposed to do. So I'm just going to do something fun with it. Hence why I do Nuzlocke instead of randomizers.
See, I always thought I think Nuzlocks are amazing. I want to try one someday, but I should probably know how to beat the game first.
So the thing is with beating one of them, I would recommend not going with older ones.
Okay.
Some of the older ones are very all over the place at times.
Sure. I don't have any of the older ones. The only game I have is Let's Go Eevee.
So like personal recommendation, if you want to do a lost knot or if you want to do a Nuzlocke,
Hmm.
go with like Sword or Shield.
It's like what, $60?
Might have gone cheaper actually.
It's possible.
I'm checking right now.
Okay. Damn it. You ho.
It went down to 50.
That's still nicer, considering
Yeah,
I only get paid 11 an hour.
yeah, it went down in price. GameStop right now it's 45 used
Ooh.
for a sword. If you have Pro, it's 40.
I do have Pro.
So then it's only 40.
Get
But
this.
the reason why I recommend that one is because it's very linear.
So I had a friend who went to
And
GameStop, right? He went to go trade in
well,
some old games, like Plants vs Zombies, Garden Warfare. Dude, I'm telling you, this is such a ripoff. They tried to give him 74 cents.
yeah, I had the same thing. Garden Warfare, man, that was my childhood for so long.
God, yes, that.
Like the
Modern Warfare.
first Garden Warfare,
Yep, first one.
that was my go-to game whenever I was just like bored. Because as I used to just hop on there, go into an open mic, and just start talking to random people.
Oh yeah,
And they were so chill, and we just had like just normal conversation.
that's how I met my second best friend. He was my best, but that's how I met him and his brother. Was through Garden Warfare. When I was like 6 or 7.
Yeah, no, that was my go-to game just because of how fun it was when I was bored. That's another thing about games too, is like some games you cannot play unless you're bored, I feel. Or you have a friend to play it with.
I feel like Skate 3 is one of those. Although I've found myself able to relax with it, so maybe not.
So there going back to WoW here, like that was one of the games that I could only really play when I was bored or when I was playing with a friend.
That makes sense.
Because game because the game is so open that if you just end up trying to grind for levels or wander and do quests, it gets boring quickly. Unless you're doing like dungeons or raids, that's fun. Fun because then you're actually talking to online people.
Yeah.
But that is like one of like I feel like that's happened for like quite a few games. Or eventually a game becomes like to where you only play it when you're bored.
I can't even think of a game that was like that for me. Actually, I
Where
know.
it just became to where it just became bored to play.
Oh no, where I only played it if I was bored.
Hmm.
Plants vs
What game was
Zombies.
that? Yep.
Don't get me wrong, great game. Only gonna play it when I'm bored.
Yeah.
That and Angry Birds. I have a question. Did you ever play the Angry Birds on the Xbox?
I did not.
It's actually great. It's a really good
Did
port of it.
Did you ever play the Star Wars Angry Birds?
Yes. Best Angry Birds by far.
Yes.
Or it's between that and Angry Birds 2. Let's be honest.
I'm gonna be honest, I prefer the original.
For the original. So I think there's 3 top games, right? There's Angry Birds
Hmm.
Rio, like the newest one, right? I think it's got a good amount of
Hmm.
stuff to do. It's fun. I like it.
Yeah.
A little too ads in my face, of course. New game. But there's that, and then what's the one you said was really good? Star Wars. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
That and Angry Birds 2.
I like I said, I'm not a huge fan of two. I don't know what it is, but I prefer the original.
Hmm. Did you ever watch the movie?
Maybe. Yes, I did.
It was great. It was a good watch.
It was a good watch. Gave me a good chuckle.
Same.
But no, I can name off a couple of games that I used to just play when I was bored. Then the more I played them, the more I just wanted to play them, no matter what.
Yeah.
One of those being Slime Ranchers.
You know? Yeah, that makes sense. That actually, I don't think I ever played it when I was bored. I just played it because I was like, oh my god, Slime Rancher, I want to play.
So another like game, like a whole, like the entire series as a whole, that I used to not be like super into just playing for fun, was Kirby.
Really?
But then I played it more and more, and now I'm obsessed with it. Like I got Kirby Star. I beat that same day I got it.
Holy crap. You know, I still haven't. There's one game I still haven't beat every level in. Uh,
Well,
Mario, Yoshi's Island.
Yoshi's Island. Yoshi's Island was so much fun though.
It's really fun, but it's surprisingly hard.
Mm, I still prefer the older Nintendo games.
You know, I think there's a controller that would make Yoshi's Island really easy. The
What
N60.
one was that?
I think it's the Super Nintendo controller.
Yeah,
No,
I could see it.
not the SNES, but the NES, Nintendo NES
Yeah.
system, with two buttons and a joystick. Oh, or no, two buttons and
So,
a gamepad. It's so much better.
so do you want to hear what I used to do for like Mortal Kombat for like controller?
What?
Whenever it was available to me, which was mostly just when I was over at like a friend's house playing it, it was like the arcade controller, like the joystick and the
Oh
four
yeah.
buttons.
Oh yeah.
It makes Mortal Kombat so much better in my opinion.
Yes, because you just have a lot more oomph behind what your direction is.
That that and it's just a lot easier to just actually move your character and do inputs fast enough.
Yes. Use your whole wrist.
Because that's the thing with like fighting games. You have to be fast enough to do the combos. Because if you're not, it just doesn't work.
No, I feel like that's true. And then doing them at the right timing, right? Take example
Yeah,
Smash Bros. Oh, some of those guys are so good because if you try to attack, right, but you do your direction first, it won't do your direction, but it'll do your attack.
yeah,
So it's very hard. Like I always run into the issue of, oh crap, I didn't actually turn. You know, I didn't turn all the way when I meant to.
yeah.
Which sucks.
Speaking of fighting games, Guilty Gear.
Never heard.
Thoughts on like character design? If you've ever played Guilty,
I've never heard of it. This is the first time hearing of it.
never.
Is, did it have Snake in it? Is that what had Solid Snake in it?
No, no,
No,
no, no, no, no, no.
that was Metal Gear,
Guilty
right?
Gear
Yeah.
Strive.
So Guilty Gear. Guilty Gear.
Guilty Gear Strive is just another fighting game.
Huh?
However, the characters are so cool. Like that's the main point I like about the characters is because they all have such personality.
I think that's why I like Gears so much. It's because all the characters have a personality. Whether it
Oh,
be
Gears of War.
Marcus, yeah, whether it be Marcus, the new Kate girl, um, anyone honestly, any of the main
So,
guys.
per- personal favorite character,
Hmm?
Highbuster DLC. Cannot
Oh my
remember
god,
his name.
I know who you're
Scott.
talking about. He's the loud guy. He's awesome.
Yeah,
He's the kind of he acts kind of like Malga from Overwatch, you know.
Scottish. I'm talking about the Scottish
Oh, you're
ginger.
talking about the Scottish guy? I don't know. I remember there was one really loud guy.
Yeah, there was him.
That's
I
who I
can't
remember.
remember now. But he comes in second. Person in first for me is just the robots in general. Like Jack. Like I purposely try to play as Jack
Yep.
just because I find him so much more fun than actual human characters.
Yeah, there's more to do. Like, don't get me wrong. I love my boy Jack, but Marcus is so cool.
He is. I'll give you that.
He is the main honcho. He is the main character. He's just cool. There's no other way to
Yeah.
put it.
That and Baird.
It's been a minute. It's been a minute. I'm not gonna lie. because I've played part of
Bear,
Gears of War. I've played a little bit of Gears of War 2. Didn't really play 3. Played some 4, but I only played Horde. And I played the story of 5.
so Baird the was like Damien Baird.
Oh, Damien.
Yes,
Okay.
he is also up there for me. But do you remember in the older games when you could play as like some of the special loads, like the tickers?
I do not, because I didn't play online then. Because
You didn't?
I've played the games recently, like when
Okay,
they were already dead.
okay, dude, the tickers are so much fun to play as. That's like where the start of my like crusade began, with just running headfirst into combat with little regard for anything else. Was with the tickers because they're suicide bombers.
Oh, are they the little explodey boys? I never got to this
Yeah,
point in the story, but I think I can imagine.
no. Basically, it's like like I'll give you like like this is how I've described it to all my friends. You're in a dark room. All of a sudden, you hear skitter scatter just running around, and you just see glowing red light darting at you.
Dude, it's like if you took a
I
picture of a spider.
Like, have you seen what the tickers look like?
I have not, but it's
I'm
A-okay.
I'm going to send you a picture of the tickers.
Okay. For all you at home,
I
you
also
could.
love these things look because they're great.
You know my favorite story scene? So,
Hmm.
it was Gears of War 1. When you first started, the camera pans out to like the bridge, right? And you
Hmm.
watch as like a giant laser comes down and just destroys everything. And the main character's just like,
Um,
no, why'd you do that? God damn it, fuck.
I mean,
Listen,
personal favorite scene: getting eaten by giant worm.
I think I remember that. That was the fourth game, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. No, no, that wasn't the fourth. Was it? It was. I think it's Gears 3.
Maybe
I think
that's what
it's
I'm
3.
remembering. That's probably what we both know. Not neither of us played Judgment, right?
What? No, I
Yeah.
tried it,
You tried it? I wasn't.
and then I tried it, and I was like, nope, not happening.
Sounds right. I also tried. I think it was the top-down game. I can't remember if that was Judgment.
No, that was like the turn-based one.
Yeah, yeah, I think that's what it is. It was.
Oh no, that's Tactics. No, I played through Judgment in its entirety.
Oh God, I didn't like Judgment. I was not all for the top-down. Tactics was even
That one
worse.
wasn't top-down. That was Tactics.
Oh, Tactics was horrible. I hate it.
No, no, no. Tactics sucked.
God. That's a ticker.
That's a ticker.
Oh my God.
I love them. They're awesome. So,
Scary.
so I want like have you like I gotta pull up what they sound like for you.
Oh. Sorry. Did you find it?
I'm trying. I found like the actual first cutscene for one you're thrown in there. The noise from them though. They're called tickers for a reason.
What are those things? Signals. Locusts use them as landmarks, so keep your distance.
You don't like the noise?
Don't like us.
No.
You don't like them? Dude. So you were able to play as them in Gears 3.
That's great.
On the online.
So how would it consider you, like in a team deathmatch scenario, if you're a suicider, right? How would that count for points, or did it have a separate game mode?
Okay, no, it was part of the same game mode. So the thing with tickers is they're super noisy.
Mhm.
So you're able to hit them from far off. They don't have any ranged attacks, nothing like.
Yeah.
So you get points if you manage to shoot them. But if they manage to get you, you wouldn't get points for them blowing up themselves.
Okay. So you dying does not count for points against the enemy. Like
No,
you
it
are the
counts
ticker.
for it. If when you're the ticker, it
Mhm.
does, and you explode, killing an enemy, also killing yourself, it does not give the enemy points.
So it just gives you the point. Okay. Cool.
But I played as the ticker so much
Mhm.
because if I remember correctly, they even had their own little vents that only they could get through.
That's great.
So they just pop out of nowhere.
And we should do? We should get some cake.
Some cake.
Yeah, we.
I mean, bend over. I think you got some there.
So we have chicken. We just need a cow for some milk.
We got a bucket of milk. We got one.
We do? Okay, we need
We have one bucket. We need two. We need two, if I remember correctly.
two. Yeah, I think so. Oh, we needed three. That's what I checked.
Oh,
Maybe
you
that's
need
just
three.
flour.
Yeah.
Maybe it's
So,
just flour
I was,
eggs though.
no, I messed it up. It's 3 buckets of milk. It's 2 sugar.
Oh shit, we need sugar. Okay.
But I've played through every single Gears of War and beat them all. Besides tactics,
Of course. This game was
God,
very shitty.
in order for me to like keep my slate clean for beating every Gears game, I'm gonna have to beat that eventually.
Oh. So you know something? There is a game that and I will keep playing until the day I die. Like this is my life goal. I want to beat I want 100% every Watch Dogs game.
That's fair though.
I've almost 100% in Watch Dogs 1. And you know how this came to fruition? So I didn't do the story for like 5 years after I bought the game. I just drove around like and relaxed. Like
I know a game that I want to beat. I want to play with a whole bunch of friends because I know that it came out recently. Don't know if it's going to be coming to Xbox. It does, thank God. But it's available on PC. It's called Once Human.
once human.
I don't know if you've seen it.
I have not.
So
Sounds like a horror game.
it's an open world survival horror.
Stop. Horror, open world. Oh god.
Yeah, yes, it's great. I've seen gameplay of it. The designs for the monsters look great. Like, I'm gonna send you one of the monsters here for what, for like what it looks like. There you go.
What kind of graphics do I need for this game?
I don't know,
Holy
but
crap.
but that's actually a friendly. Like you're able to hop inside of it to ride around in it.
That's awesome.
So so you need a CPU greater or equal to an Intel Core i7 7700 to play.
Okay, that's a newer game.
50 gigabytes,
Storage.
and you'll need at least 8 gigabytes of RAM. 8 GB RAM.
So, you know, you know what I wish game developers would be more specific about in their
Hmm.
listings? What speed of RAM? Because you might have 8 gigabytes of like DDR2 or DDR3 RAM, and that is not gonna perform the same as 8 gigabytes of DDR5 and DDR4.
I'll send you exactly what it says that you need.
Okay. But like, I'm serious, because they just don't put it in. They're just like RAM.
They
Okay,
don't.
but what speed? You know, because some like I have a pretty good PC. I'm not gonna lie. So I
Yeah.
have, I think it, yeah, it's just memory. But let me see if it's
So
coming up here. Yeah, it will.
so
What's up?
I feel like going down like no matter what route you go down for games anymore, it doesn't even matter because it's all going to be. I don't want to say garbage, but they all have such major downsides.
Such as.
So with Xbox, Xbox, you have to pay every month to even play online games.
Yeah, that's a
And
downside.
not to mention, they're starting to sell their exclusive games and everything else. Like from what I heard, they're going out of business.
They're not going out of business. What they're doing is trying to end a they're trying to end monopolistic practices, so to say.
Okay.
So they're trying to stop exclusives so they can get
Yeah.
more IPs to use. That's their whole thing. Get as many IPs as possible.
So, but still, I feel like Xbox games like too, it just kind of sucks sometimes because like a lot of like games you can't get on Xbox or they don't look great or run great on Xbox. Like some do.
So do you get the feeling that lots of games look like they'll feel the same to play, like graphically?
Yeah. Yeah.
That, my friend, is the good gracious power of our friend AI. So this is hard to talk about because obviously I don't know details. But you know how animation, uh, there's interpolation technique that
Hmm.
like the software uses, and why
Yeah.
animators hate it. You know why? Because it makes it all look and feel the same. Well, games have the same problem to save time. That's why a lot of indie animation and even just indie games, they look amazing for very little people looking at it and working on it because of the new software stuff. Like Unreal Engine 5 is capable of such incredible. God, it's just amazing.
Yeah.
That,
So,
why make something from scratch when there is templates and stuff for you to use? And then you get stuff that feels the same, but you can't put your finger on it. But you can't call the company out because they already um because functionally the way you play the game is a lot different from something that looks close to it. Okay, go.
Yeah. No, my thing with that though is still a lot of the times I prefer like hand drawn games,
Yep.
like the design for hand drawn games. Like Don't Starve, Hollow Knight.
Ooh.
That's
So
my bread and butter.
this kind of goes out of it a little bit. But Ori and the Will of Wisps, I think it's such a pretty game. It looks amazing to me. I'm really
It
bad at
is
it.
a pretty game.
It doesn't have that hand drawn, but so pretty and it feels like it. No?
Yeah,
Fuck, that was a moonwalking pig.
but I like hand drawn games look so great
Michael, is that
to
you?
me. Hmm?
Oh, nothing. This pig was doing the moonwalk.
But they all still look great to me because I'm just like a sucker for that, I guess.
Yeah.
Like I seen Don't Starve. I was like I don't want to play this just because I want to play this. No, I want to play it just to look at the graphics.
That's fair. I'm all about features, right? The more stuff I can manipulate in a game, the better,
That's
right?
fair.
Like, that's why I like Watch Dogs so much. Because as the games got newer, I could do more in the environment. You know, in the first one, you could make some traffic lights go, and you could, you could hack some steam vents and stuff. That was really cool at the time. No game had tried that. And then in Legion, you can put yourself on a construction drone and fly yourself in the air. So that's awesome to
Yeah.
me, because I can manipulate it.
So you like just like function like different abilities to mess with your environment.
Yeah, and the only competitive game that really doesn't apply to is Overwatch, honestly.
That's fair.
I think that's just because there's so much of a situation I can change, right?
So
It's still manipulating an environment, just not physically.
I feel like there's one competitive game that manipulates the environment too much. Fortnite. And I say that like not trying to like say it's a bad game or anything, but I'm not a huge fan of the building aspect. I feel like it's just too much.
I mean, I agree with that, and I think that's why a lot of people went crazy over it. Oh my god, get this. There's a no build mode, which I'm kind of the same way. The combat's cool in Fortnite. Otherwise, though, I don't like it either.
Yeah.
Not my cup of tea.
We got 3 buckets of milk.
Hooray, now we just need sugar.
Anyway, I gotta be hopping off here.
Alright, dude. See you later.
We can continue the conversation tomorrow.
Okay, bye-bye.
See ya.
So I have one rant before the end of all this. And then a thank you. PC games. Game developers are like, RAM. Okay, what speed? Because I have 16 gigs of 3200 megahertz. That's a lot quicker than half the megahertz. Megahertz, it's just how fast it updates, right? Like you can have frequency, but frequency is related to speed. To put it in the perspective of cars, you need okay, let me think. Let me do some mining while I think. Oh, I guess I could relate it to torque. Yeah. No. No, I can't relate it to torque. Frequency is related to speed. Okay, because frequency is how often something updates. Like how often that reoccurs. And speed is how fast that happens. How fast the electricity travels through its wires to the physical piece of memory. But the size is how much, or the frequency, like DDR4, how many times a second it updates, kind of like refresh rate. I am totally speaking out my ass, by the way, so if anyone's to correct me, go ahead. Please roast me in the comments. I won't learn. Otherwise, hope to continue this. Maybe it won't be continued, but that's okay. Stuck around. Oh shit. Just want to say thank you. But I think this is where I'm gonna call it. Peace out.